Coexistence is a really fundamental topic for the social sustainability of offshore wind, that we are able to coexist with other marine sectors. We collaborate with offshore fisheries, shipping, as well as emerging technologies like offshore aquaculture, and that we can do this either as multi-use situations or invite fishers and fisher representatives to discussions about offshore wind areas and development, and that we also have a coexistence with nature, and that we're not only thinking about the different sectors, but that our industry is also dependent on a healthy ocean. The fact of the matter is that we don't know how nature is going to respond to floating offshore wind in particular. It's really important to meet with different people in regards to the marine environment. There's electromagnetic aspects to cables. We don't know if floating offshore wind will act as an attractor or a repellent to fish and zooplankton. We also don't know the consequences of cumulative effects of a future scenario for Europe, where it's planned so many offshore wind sites along the whole coast of Europe. So we see it as an opportunity to collaborate with marine science, because now with different offshore installations being built, we'll have the opportunity to have eyes and ears on part of the ocean we never had before. And this data can be collected through different types of technology with sensors and whatnot, but this has to be coordinated, this has to be kind of agreed, the technical aspects, and put together in a nice framework so that we can leverage that data for digital twins and leverage that data for the International Council for the Exploration of the Sea to put it together with our data on the marine environment, fisheries, this and that. So it's a great opportunity, but it takes a lot of coordination. Circularity is also very important. Circularity goes beyond just recycling, but understanding the different value chains and the value chain streams that come into making a wind turbine, from the blades to the jackets to everything. It's basically life cycle assessment on steroids, understanding that there's also scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 type of emissions. We need to not think about just the emissions in the assembly, but all the emissions that happen with all the different materials and the cradle to grave aspects. There's a lot of different analyses that need to kind of converge so we can think about a real circular aspect of not just materials, but also the energy that's made, and how offshore wind can be best in class in regards to circularity and bringing these interesting research themes also about how we can do things better on the table.